together, yeah? Should we get a happy ending? Should we keep trying to get a happy ending? I did Clancy Hobo. On my YouTube channel, the second episode of my playthrough, happy ending. Okay. Let's do this. I'm thinking, maybe should we have them stick to like one thing that they do each week? Should we do one thing that they do each week? The Yawhg will be here in 6 weeks, and no one expects it. Not a one of us. We just keep on living our lives week by week, unaware. Shall we do it like everyone does one thing? And if we do that, which characters do one? Okay, I'm gonna let you guys. Who's got a... Okay, T-Ben, give me a job for the blue lady. Holmes, give me a job for yellow. Typhion. Actually, no, we'll do Cat. Cat does red. Who does green? Oh no, fuck. Oh no, green is there. Look at the flower does green. Okay, right, so red's gonna be drinking. Red's gonna spend all her time at the tavern. Holmes, what job do you want? Yellow. Oh, well, that's the thing, because we've already got the town drunk, so yellow has to do something different. Red is town drunk, so she's just gonna drink every week. T-Ben? Where's T-Ben? Anyone with a blue name? Pick one for the blue lady. Green will go hunting in the forest. Okay, green is hunting. Someone needs to hit up the devs to implement Twitch integration. 100%. Drunk. Bendy. Yeah, if you have a blue name, then give me a suggestion. That's, I'm asking for help, you guys. Arena. Thank you, Nordic Skull. So, arena for blue. Now we just need yellow. What does yellow do? What does yellow do? Okay. KGD, I got you. And yellow is alchemy. Right. So, blue is arena. Let's compete. You spend the week fighting brutes in the arena. You gain 2 physique, 1 finesse. During a match, another warrior's weapon is knocked from their grasp. You barely manage to avoid it. With a sickening crunch, it destroys the knee of a nearby bystander. He accuses you of causing him harm by not stopping the flying weapon. He takes you to court. I'm going to defend myself. You object, but you can't seem to convince the judge. He rules in the plaintiff's favor and orders you to perform community service. You gain 1 physique and 1 finesse. Unfortunately, the boring tasks take a toll on you mentally. You lose 1 mind. Green hunts. You spend the week hunting defenseless critters. You gain 2 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 wealth. One day you hear a howl nearby, followed by the rustling of leaves. Fuck. Oh, do I fight or do I run for it? Oh no. Oh no. Stand and fight! Mr. Ravenson, fight! You raise your weapon, ready to fight whatever it is out there. A blur leaps onto you from the bushes and knocks your weapon from your hands. The beast slashes open your chest. You black out. When you come to, your whole body feels warm and the gash in your chest has disappeared. You lose 3 magic. You gain 3 physique. Red, go drinking! You spend the entire week getting wasted. You gain 2 charm and 1 physique. One day the tavern throws its annual dart tournament. Enter! You sign up for the dart tournament ready to prove your dart throwing prowess. You play the worst game of darts anybody's ever seen. You manage to break several glasses and narrowly miss someone's head. You come in dead last. Somebody there wrote a song of how poorly you did and it's quickly become the most popular tune in town. You lose 1 charm. Alchemy! Let's go brew some potions. You spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day you hear cries for help coming from the next room. Running over to investigate, you see that the alchemists there have accidentally created an ooze monster. How do you dispatch the ooze? With magic! You pulverize the ooze into a puddle with an array of magical spells. The alchemists all cheer. You gain 1 charm. They say the last time it came, the Yawhg devoured houses whole, stole lives, tore families and family members apart. But that was so very long ago. Back to the arena with you, milady. Let's go fight. You spend the week fighting brutes in the arena. You gain 2 physique and 1 finesse. While wandering around the halls between matches, you spot your former lover, Kelly. An awkward exchange happens in which you want to know how they're doing without seeming to care too much. After a few minutes, Jean, one of the most popular fighters in the arena, butts into the conversation. Hey Kelly, sorry to interrupt, but we've got to leave right away if we want to make it to your mother's in time. You say an awkward goodbye as they walk off holding hands. How do you feel? I'm happy for Kelly. You feel it's good that both of you have moved on. This encounter, despite its awkwardness, was refreshing. You gain 1 charm. Back to the forest where we go. Hunt. You spend the week hunting defenseless critters. You gain 2 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 wealth. Over the course of the weeks, you notice that you've slowly been growing hair all over your body. You've also noticed yourself getting significantly stronger. You gain 3 physique. Your ability to control the supernatural is fading, however. You lose 3 magic. One day you feel searing pain course through you as your body contorts against your will. Fire erupts from everywhere and your teeth turn jagged and sharp. All you can think of is how hungry you are. The next few hours are a blur. You wake up the next day in your bed, naked and coated in blood. You take a look in the mirror and notice you're completely back to normal now. You feel like whatever all of that was it's all out of your system now. The next day you find the exit to the town is closed. Something about there being a horrific accident in the forest. You do not inquire further. Now get drunk. Yeah, you spend the entire week getting wasted. You gain 2 charm and 1 physique. One day a bard pulls out his lute in the bar and starts playing a tune. Unfortunately, his singing is horrible and it's ruining the tavern's atmosphere. You decide to do something about it. Loot duel! You borrow the bar owner's loot and challenge the bard to a musical duel. You only just start playing the lute when you realize that you're even worse than the bard. The bard easily outplays you and motions for you to lay down your loot. You can tell there are a couple of people snickering at you right now. Embarrassing. You lose one charm. Let's make some potions. Ba-da-ba-dum. You spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day, while in the tower, one of the alchemists asks you to watch his potion while he's out. Soon after he leaves, the potion begins bubbling out of control. If you don't do something soon, it'll explode. I don't know what to do. What do I do? I don't know if I should drink it or throw it out the window. Ba-da-da-bum. Chug, 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 chug. You quickly drink the potion. Your stomach can't seem to handle the potion. Fire erupts up your esophagus, and for a solid minute, you're shooting a jet of fire from between your lips. That burns. You lose 2 physique. What a learning experience, though. You gain 1 mind. It was on us in a heartbeat, or so the stories go. The earth shook. The air went still. Fight! You spend the week fighting brutes in the arena. You gain 2 physique and 1 finesse. One night, on your way home, you spot a rusty dagger on the ground. Pick it up. As you pick it up, you hear a voice from behind you whisper, "You're not worthy." The dagger begins to dissolve into a black smoke. Within seconds, the blade is gone. Oh. No! What do we do now? What do we do? We can't go back into the forest. Should we take him to the gardens? I mean, that's close to the woods. Kind of, I guess. Oh no. Yeah. Meditate seems to be the popular. Spend the week in deep meditation. You gain 1 magic and 2 mind. One day, a beggar comes up to you asking for any spare change. Go on, we'll give him some coin. You toss him a sack of coins. You lose 1 wealth. He thanks you and walks away. The next night, you recognize him on a bench. You spot him eating what looks like a fresh roasted chicken. He sees you and smiles a toothless grin. You feel good about yourself. You gain 1 physique, 1 finesse, 1 mind, 1 charm, 1 magic. Let's go drink. You spend the entire week getting wasted. You gain 2 charm and 1 physique. One day while in the tavern, a heated argument erupts between 2 patrons. Soon enough, fists are flying and everywhere. Everybody seems to be joining in on the violence. Join the fray! You jump into the thick of the fight and let loose some pent-up rage on some unsuspecting patrons. You gain 1 physique from all the exertion. Alchemy. Brew potion. You spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day, you hear one of the alchemists shout, "Eureka!" When you look over to see what he's done, you spot a small, previously dead ferret come to life. "I've figured out the antidote to death!" the alchemist exclaims. The undead ferret lets out a horrific noise and lumbers about slowly. "Praise! That's amazing!" you say, slightly discomforted by the ferret's presence. "You didn't hurt the alchemist's feelings. You gain 1 charm. And then the world was a howling fury. Chaos. Screaming. The sound of all we knew being pulled in half. Let's go, keep fighting. Yep. You spend the week fighting brutes in the arena. You gain 2 physique and 1 finesse. One day, in between matches, you stumble upon one of the higher-ranked fighters ingesting illegal strength potions. Please, miss, don't report me, she cries. I'll even share some of my potion with you if you keep quiet, she adds. Fuck yeah, dude. Thank you so much for not reporting me, she says while handing you her flask. You take a small swig of her potion and can feel your muscles expand significantly. You gain 2 physique. Let's keep meditating. You spend the week in deep meditation. You gain 1 magic and 2 mind. One day, you come across an elderly man snoozing on the grass. You there, young person. He waves you over. I'm having an awful time trying to nap here in the bright sun. Do you mind giving me some shade? Do we give him shade? No. The old man seems pretty creepy, so you mutter something about having an appointment and excuse yourself. You feel good about avoiding interaction with the elderly. You gain 1 charm. Let's get drunk. Spend the entire week getting wasted. You gain 2 charm and 1 physique. One day, an impromptu drinking contest is held. Yeah. You down pint after pint as if your life depended on it. After your drinking frenzy, you take a quick look around and notice you're the only one conscious. You clumsily take the cash prize and make your way home. You earn 2 wealth. Potion time. You spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day, an artificer? I've forgotten again. Fuck, stops by for a visit. She is adorned with magical gadgets and gizmos and is followed everywhere by her clockwork spider. The alchemists of the tower all go out of their way to impress her, offering her an array of potions and elixirs. As she's leaving, she adorns the most charming of the alchemists with a special trinket. The fact that she didn't choose you was a very humbling experience. You gain 1 charm. Artificer! I'm sorry! I'm slow. Artificer. When it arrives this time, how will we fare? Will we once more rebuild? Move on? Be strong? Or have we forgotten? Fight! You spend the week fighting brutes in the arena. You gain 2 physique and 1 finesse. One day, while wandering the halls, one of the arena's fighters approaches you. Excuse me, miss. I need a sparring partner, he says. Are you down for a fight or 2? Fuck yeah, I am. Let's do this, he screams. He takes a swing at your head. You punch his fist as it's coming towards you. You can hear the bones in the fighter's hand crack. He runs away whimpering. That was pretty cool. You gain 1 charm. Meditate. You spend the week in deep meditation. You gain 1 magic and 2 mind. Walking past a pond one day, you see a fat little frog sitting on a lily pad. Please, sir, the frog begs. I'm not a frog at all, but an enchanted prince. If you could see a way to kissing me, it would break the curse and return me to normal. Fuck it, I'm kissing the frog. Come here. You bend down and kiss the frog. You feel a curious stirring, like a curse trying to break. Unfortunately, you don't seem to be magical enough to get the job done. The frog thanks you for your efforts and hops off sadly. You You wake up the next morning with a bad case of lip warts. You lose 1 charm. Get drunk! You spend the entire week getting wasted. You gain 2 charm and 1 physique. One day a fortune teller sets up at one of the tavern's tables. She offers to read anybody's fortune for a small sum. Yes, please. You spend 1 wealth. The fortune teller takes your hand and begins showering you with promises of love and wealth. She doesn't really go into any detail, and the whole time you can't help but feel like this was all an act. Underwhelmed and slightly poorer, you can't help but feel like you've wasted your money. That night, while walking home, the fortune teller runs up to you and gives you a kiss on the cheek. There's the love part, she says with a toothless smile. She then hands you a giant sack of gold. There's the wealth, she says. You gain 2 wealth. Still think I'm a hack? Potion. You spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day, all the alchemists decide to take a break from work and instead throw a cantrip party. One alchemist waves his hand and produces confetti in front of him. Another spawns a seemingly endless number of doves from his sleeve. Then all the alchemists turn to you to see what you can come up with. With a snap of your fingers, you bring a chair to life. You sit atop of it and ride it around the room. Everybody else is quite impressed. You gain 2 charm. The Yawhg. It's almost here. Almost. You spend the week fighting brutes in the arena. You gain 2 physique and 1 finesse. Nothing out of the ordinary happens to you this week. Oh. You spend the week in deep meditation. You gain 1 magic and 2 mind. One day, on your way home from the park, you come across a golden ring in the grass. I'm gonna sell it. You manage to sell the ring for a respectable sum. You gain 2 wealth. Get drunk, drunk, drunk. You gain 2 charm and 1 physique. Nothing out of the ordinary happens to you this week. Oh. You spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. Nothing out of the ordinary happens to you this week. Fuck! The storm arrives in the night. By the morning it still rages. For 3 full days the tempest puts us through a grinder, drowns us, crushes us, ruins us. But then it ends. We see the graveyard our home has become. Our home. Does anything yet live? Are we past saving? Well, she gotta be the builder. You take it upon yourself to help rebuild the town by hand. You rebuild homes at breakneck speed, impressing the rest of the survivors. This helps the rebuilding effort significantly. Mind. My mind is good. You take it upon yourself to help the sick and injured from the Yawhg. You're able to fix up most of your patients in no time at all. This means there are more people to help with rebuilding the town. This helps the survival effort considerably. My charm is high. I can be the leader. You take it upon yourself to be the leader of the survivors. You're so incredibly charming that everyone readily lets you guide them. You're not the brightest, however, and aren't terribly efficient with organizing everyone. Still, having a charismatic leader helps the rebuilding effort a lot. Oh. Sorry. We need a good ending. And let's do Conjurer. You take it upon yourself to help conjure up supplies for the town. With your magic, you summon supplies of the highest caliber. With little effort, you're summoning high-quality lumber and food from out of nowhere. This helps the rebuilding effort significantly. And so, we set about our tasks, once more living our lives. This time in a way we might never have expected, or even wanted. But in the end, we flourished. Towers once wrecked and ravaged rose towards the sky. Trees again took root, then blossomed. We all blossomed. And though it took a long while, and though it took a lot from us, our future is bright. Should the Yawhg ever return, we will be ready. Deathblade, thank you for that 2-month resub, guys. Let's get some love in the chat for Deathblade. I'm pretty cool. You're pretty cool. Yeah. With the town rebuilt, you decide to become a full-time arena warrior. You slowly rise the rank, knocking out scores of fighters. Even ones as great as Jean the Beautiful. Before long, you become the arena champion. You travel across the world, fighting the very best of the best. Tales are sung far and wide of your mighty feats of strength. Yeah! The Yawhg changed you, probably for the better. With the town rebuilt, you decide to retake your role as a doctor in the hospital. There, you make friends with another doctor. The two of you do everything together. You're inseparable. Eventually, you even decide to get an apartment and live with each other. Then, your friend gets married and everything changes. Their spouse has to move away to a new town, and your friend follows. You try to keep in touch by mail, but the letters start to come less and less frequently. You try to fraternize with other doctors. While they're all nice people, nothing can compare. The Yawhg traumatized you deeply. Despite everything being okay now, something in you snapped. Maybe it was witnessing a baby floating face down in the water. Maybe it was when you found a man skewered on a fence, still squirming slightly, his eyes an empty void. Perhaps it was when you saw a group of kids that were trapped in the school had resorted to eating their rotting teacher's corpse. Whatever it was, you can't help but drink. You drink so much you're not entirely sure what is real and what's an illusion. One day you look into a mirror and your eyes are empty. Hollow. With the town fully rebuilt, you spend more and more time in the alchemy tower. Your potion brewing abilities quickly become among the best in the world. Your health and mana potions are considered world-class delicacies, with people venturing far and wide to buy them. But you never learn how to brew a love potion. Well, that was depressing still. There is no happy endings. One day we will get a fully happy ending. One day. One day. Alright, you guys, I